Alright guys, and welcome back to my channel, Skool. I hope you're all keeping well, guys. And yeah, what can I say? Still riding high, guys, after securing our 14th league title, 14th title as champions, guys. Big up the Arsenal FC, guys. Big up the Mikel Arteta. Big up to all the players, the fans. Well, most of the fans. So there's always one or two of me on YouTube there, wankers. But the most of them, one or two old fellas, you know what I mean, that have supported the club a while, let's say. But to everyone else, guys, congratulations to all the Arsenal fans out there, guys, apart from, like I said, a couple of old farts that have YouTube channels. I think everyone knows who I'm talking about. So apart from these people, guys, everyone else deserves a bit of praise, a bit of gratitude. And yeah, fantastic win for the team, guys. I mean, 14 title, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, guys, it wasn't meant to be in the Champions League final. The best team won, but we gave our everything. We pushed them right to the edge, took them all the way to penalties. They were rattled in the extra time, guys. We had them on the back foot in extra time. Madueke was causing problems. They were shaking. We couldn't finish them off. But they had their chances too, in fairness. But yeah, look, penalties is a lottery, guys. It's just the way it goes. But yeah, congrats to the team. Yeah, congrats to the team on securing the 14th league title, guys. A big one for us after 3 seasons as runners-up. Tough times. Big up to the Cockney Gooner, guys. He dropped me a comment there a couple of hours ago. I had it up on the screen. I wasn't going live till later, but it's all good, yeah. It's all good. Maybe he didn't see it. But pick up to him, man. If you haven't come sub to his channel, guys, smash the like and smash the subscribe. A big up to him, man. And like I said, guys, I just want to, before I get into it about the World Cup, I'm actually going to do 3 preview watch-alongs, guys. As you can see, this is part 1. We're going to milk the World Cup for all it's worth. That's what us amateur YouTubers have to do, guys, to make our way in the world. So I'm going to milk the World Cup for all it's worth, guys. But yeah, look, this win, the Premier League title, honestly thought I would not see it again in my lifetime. I'm 46 years of age at this point. I thought maybe I might actually, you never know, guys. You never know. But we got over the line. We did the necessary. The important thing was that we won the 5 games and we did that. That's all there was about it. What else can I say? I mean, congrats, like I said, to the team and to Mikel Arteta. But this goes out, guys, to the fans, and unfortunately passed away before it became reality. Former players and fans that passed away before it became a reality. I'll start with the players, guys. Jose Antonio Reyes, for example. Kevin Campbell, more recently, guys. Kevin Campbell, a gentleman through and through. Ex-player, of course, former striker. And of course, that man, guys, Alexander Manninger, who passed away recently in Salzburg, in Austria, guys, in his hometown, in an accident. That win goes out to them, guys. That win goes out to them. Also, there were some other fans, guys, that unfortunately passed away, guys, before it became a reality. Heavy D, of course, everyone knows the music video, guys. 49 undefeated, yeah. With Sonny D. Then you have Stephen Featley, guys, who unfortunately passed away before it became a reality. And of course, the main man, guys, Claude. So this win was for him, guys. This win was for him. And for everybody that knew them there. And of course, for the big man, Kenny Ken, who stuck by the team through and through, yeah. An absolute gentleman. This one is for him. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was absolutely delighted that we actually finally got over the line. our fourth year, guys, going for the title, and this time we actually made it count. It was energy draining, I'm not going to lie. The whole 9 months was just energy zapping. And of course, the last couple of games, absolute tension beyond anything I've ever experienced before in my life. Incredible feelings and emotions in the run in, guys, in the Premier League. But we got over the line. We did it. Like all Arsenal fans, guys, my heart was in my mouth. We managed to do it, guys. I thought it was impossible actually at the time, but we managed to do it. I was in Manchester myself, well documented, guys, for the Manchester City game. I saw us lose to them at the Etihad. Myself and my friend Chris Lee went over, and I made some content as well, of course. But after that game, I thought, again, this season it wasn't going to be our season, after that loss. But the team, they proved me wrong. They bounced back, and they manned up. And also in the Champions League final, guys, they gave everything they had. They lost, but they can hold their heads up high. And I mean, there seems to be this kind of, I don't know where this comes from. I don't know, maybe some of the fans, I don't know where it comes from, but like opposition fans seem to thinking that, of course, there's jealousy involved, that Arsenal have won the league. A lot of fans are fucking begrudging us. They're jealous. They didn't want us to win. They got nothing but bad things to say. But this thing of like that, the Arsenal fans were acting arrogant before we lifted the trophy. I can't understand how that could be, because after being denied 3 seasons in a row, coming runners up 3 seasons in a row, it does humble you. And I've always been a fair fan that says, look, the best team wins, and that's all there is about it. And I'd be gracious in defeat. So where this thing of Arsenal fans being like cocky and pig-headed and arrogant after coming second 3 years in a row, and the possibility that we could also lose out this season, and who knows when we might lift the title, I couldn't imagine that many Arsenal fans were actually like that after those 3 years, with the possibility that maybe we won't get across the line this time. So I don't know exactly where that's coming from. I think it's just sheer jealousy and hatred of the club, and other fans would be saying this, because to be honest, I couldn't think of one fan that was thinking along those lines after the couple of years we've had. So I just wanted to clear that up. I think it's an absolute load of nonsense, a load of bullshit. Pardon my French, I don't know who would be saying that, but if they want to talk to me about it, just let me know. We can meet up. None of this keyboard warrior bullshit. We can meet up and have a talk about it face-to-face, man-to-man. It's one thing I think is just like, at least be gracious when the team wins. Don't be spreading fucking fake news, as Donald Trump would say. That kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? Because Arsenal fans are the greatest fans in the world. That is actually, honestly, my opinion. So there you have it, guys. Congratulations to the team. Congratulations to the club. Well deserved. Well deserved. The best team won the league this year, guys. That's all there was about it. People can have their own opinions about it. That's fucking mine. All right, the World Cup. The biggest World Cup in history, guys. The most expensive World Cup. I was watching a little bit on YouTube earlier about it. Of course, it kicks off this week, guys. It kicks off on Thursday with the game at the Azteca Stadium in Mexico. I'm going to get into that in a while. The biggest World Cup in history, guys. The most expensive. The most teams. The most matches. The most venues. It's been held in 3 different countries, guys. On the one continent. North America. I saw before, guys, just before I came on air, it cost $600 for a ticket for the final 4 years ago. This time around, it's going to hit you $4,000, 4 G's, guys. So do the fucking maths, $3,500 more. So I don't know. I mean, my country, of course, are not going to be there, the Republic of Ireland, but I am living in Switzerland. They have qualified, as they always do, guys, in convincing fashion. Colombia, where I was recently, have also qualified. Good friend of mine here, Norway, where his father is from, They have qualified. So there's a little bit to see and do, yeah. But definitely I will be supporting Colombia, Norway, Switzerland, of course. Of course. Um, Obviously, I'm not going to be supporting England. I'm an Irishman. That goes without saying. Best of luck to all the English players playing for England, of course. All the Arsenal players playing for England. Best of luck to all the Arsenal players at the World Cup. Obviously, I'm not going to be supporting England, guys. I mean, before anyone asks a stupid question, let me just fucking nip that one in the bud here and now. I couldn't give a fuck how they get on. And I hope to get knocked out early. You know what I mean? We have our history. We go way back. So yeah, but what else? I mean, yeah, like I said, I was seeing that the tickets are the most expensive in history, and they're like $3.5 grand more for a final ticket this year, as opposed to 4 years ago. I mean, like I said, my country having qualified, guys. The Republic of Ireland did not qualify. We got beaten in the playoffs by the Czechs, who went on to beat Denmark in the playoffs and qualify. Both games on penalties, very close. But I think the best team qualified. Yeah, the Czechs deserve it. They played fantastic in both the playoffs. I think the best team qualified. Yeah. But the Republic of Ireland are automatically qualified for the Euro 28, guys, and we're co-hosts. So I'm going to get across and I'm going to see a game there. If God spares me, guys, I will watch my home country at the Euros, a tournament they're hosting in Dublin, guys. I will be there to cheer them on. So I'm looking forward to that, guys, in 2 years' time. Like I said, if God spares me, guys, that's going to be something special for me personally, to go back to my country and to watch them play and represent us in the Euros. It's going to be something special for me personally. But yeah, let's get into it, guys, about the World Cup. Like I said, it's been held in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. 3 opening ceremonies, guys, one for each country in North America, of course. But yeah. Oh, I got a comment here, guys. Who has the balls to comment? You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You never know, Scott. You never know. You gave me a footballing lesson in FIFA last night, Scott. We played in FIFA last night, guys, a couple of games. PSG against Arsenal and then England against the mighty Irish. But yeah, he hammered me in the PSG Arsenal game. Yeah, I mean Mbappe, who the fuck am I talking about? Dembele, the World Player of the Year, demolished me. But you never know, Scott. We could actually win it. You know what I mean? Now that I've lost 2 at FIFA, that demon is out of the closet as such. I've got that behind me, and I have no more fear. The fear is gone, Scott. I have lost to you at FIFA. The fear that represented is like a weight off my shoulders. I'm like a new man. You should have seen me walking down the street today, man. I was like fucking... Think of the Terminator meets the Predator, or something in between. I was walking on the road like a fucking transformer today. You know what I mean? Like fucking... It was like Mission Impossible, fucking James Bond shit. I was walking on the road like I fucking owned the place. Trust me. I'm fucking tattooed up, so people were fucking crossing the street when they saw me coming at my big Irish potato head. And look at me, I look like I just got released from fucking prison, you know what I mean? For crimes against mustaches. But big up, man. Yeah, Scott humbled me in FIFA last night, guys. I got a bit of a humbling. But I was expecting it, to be honest. No disrespect to him, yeah, but I am the worst player that ever played the game. But he played well, nevertheless. But I was shit. I could be fucking 13-year-olds beating me every week. I never play, actually. Making excuses nowadays, making excuses. But the World Cup, guys. But I have a question. If, for example, Norway win the World Cup, right? Let's just say, does that mean that Arsenal are world champions because Odegaard is playing for them? Or if France win the World Cup, does that mean we are world champions because Saliba wins the World Cup? Like, if an Arsenal player wins the World Cup, yeah, does that mean that Arsenal are automatically world champions? Just putting that out there, let me know. But people were asking me earlier, OSG, the past couple of weeks, yeah, since Arsenal won the league, of course. What's it like to be the best Arsenal YouTuber? To be honest, I don't think much about it. It came kind of naturally. You know, the kind of way. I'm a class act, talent, quality, all over the place. Portugal winning it, is it? You know, there's a Turkish guy started work with us, yeah. The Turkish guy. Pick up the Chado. Pick up the Chado, bro. There's a Turkish guy started working with us, and he's a Fenerbahce fan. And I was asking him, yeah, we were down in the storeroom the other day, and we were doing the delivery. So we were unpacking the delivery, yeah? And I asked him, who does he think are the three best players in the world? And he thinks that the three best players in the world are Turkish players. So then he asked me, do you want the three best players in the world? Or do you want the three best players outside of Turkey? So I think that the three best players in the world are Turkish players. I mean, I admire his confidence, and I admire his fucking dedication to Turkey. But the three best players in the world are not Turkish players. I don't think they have a player even in the top three. But look, I wish Turkey the best of luck in the World Cup. I hope everything goes well for them. They're there. Ireland aren't. Unfortunately, the Ukraine aren't either. Venezuela are not. But I, of course, will be supporting Switzerland where I'm living. Colombia, which I visited recently. Big up to everybody in Medellin. You still remember me, guys? I was the gringo walking around with the fucking chicken legs. Legs as white as a fucking chicken. And yeah, Norway, because my friend's father is from Norway. Yeah. But yeah, people ask me, OSG, OSG, OSG. Do you feel pressure on your shoulders being the best Irish Arsenal YouTuber? To be honest, I don't. It just kind of came naturally to me. It's like Tupac said, you know, it came to me like a song I wrote. You know what I mean? But if France win, Saliba's world champion, does that mean that Arsenal are world champions? Just putting that out there. Portugal have the best centre midfielder in the World Cup. That's open for debate there, Scott, bro. No disrespect, but I think another couple of countries and fans and players would have something to say about that. But look, Scott's confident, Not wrong about the confidence in life, guys. It must be the humbling he gave me at FIFA yesterday. He gave me a bit of a humbling at FIFA. I think maybe that's why he's so confident right now. Yeah. But, what else to say? What else to say? Who better than Vitinha, Bruno, and Neves? You have to put me on the spot there, man. To be honest, I don't know much about the other teams. I'm not making excuses. I don't know much, but fucking Brazil, man. I mean, Argentina, Mexico, France, England, even Germany. I mean, Norway have a decent team. I don't know. It's a big claim, man. It's a big claim. I know Vitinha at PSG. Yeah, I get it. Sorry, there, guys. I just farted. My apologies. I should turn off the sound when I do that. I'm getting nervous because I got put in a spot. It's squeaky bum time. But it's good it's not smell-o-vision, guys. That's all I can say, because you'll be fucking dropping like horses. Dropping like flies. That's a proud boast. I don't know, you must be half Portuguese or something. I sort of love with Bruno, one or the other. But Portugal are stacked from the defence to the attack. They won't win the World Cup though, bro. Let's see, can they make it out of the group? I mean, I don't want to be Ireland were fighting for their lives at this time, yeah. We were fighting for our lives. But when they came to Dublin, they didn't look so smart. They were opened up. And we weren't full strength. Obviously, when you've got Troy Parrott in the pocket, guys, and he's in form, that man is capable of anything on his day. Troy Parrott, he's a real fucking handful. But I saw the Shakira song, yeah. for the World Cup, and I see I Show Speed has a song out as well. I don't know, did you see them, man? What you take and what do you make of them, yeah? But Shakira has a song and I Show Speed has a song. I don't know. Anyway, I watched it recently before I came on. The cost of the World Cup, guys, it was 600 4 years ago for a ticket for the final. Now it's over $4,000. All right. Do the maths. Like I said, I'm going to wait for Euro 2028. The Republic of Ireland are already qualified automatically as hosts, thank God. And the team is developing. So I look forward to seeing my own country playing Dublin, guys, at the Euros in 2028. The World Cup, massive expense. Look, I have the money, guys, not boasting. I'm a single man. I have no wife and kids. I have the money. I'm in full-time employment. I have the money. I could go. But I think you're just flushing your money down the fucking jacks. $4,000 for a ticket for the final. Cost of accommodation. Food. You're looking at 15 fucking grand, I'd say, guys. The bones of 15 grand. Now I have that money, yeah. For me, it's a waste of money. I mean, FIFA are cashing in. The normal fans, the loyal fans, are getting fucking fleeced. It's a lot, Scott. That's a lot of money, man. 600 4 years ago to over $4,000 now. Yeah, that's because the US are robbing cunts. It's a rip, man. Like I was there. I like the US, yeah. I like the States. I think New York is overrated. I've been there. I've seen it. But look, that's a story for another day. Yeah, but that's a conversation for another day. I think New York is overrated. Great city, but I think it's overrated. I've fucking been there. I've seen it myself. But I like the United States and I like New York. Of course, there's much more to the United States than just the biggest city, guys. New York City. There's much more to the States than that. My favorite city I visited was Denver in the state of Colorado. I beat to Boston, of course, the home of the Irish, but the city I think that really appealed to me most was Denver. There's something about Denver, guys. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something about the vibe, the place, the people. Big up to Denver, Colorado, man. Big up Denver. Nice place, guys. Just a nice place. Apart from the staff in the hotel, who are a bunch of cunts, the city itself, nice place. But yeah, like in 6 months since I was there, from time to time when I was there, from Denver to Boston was 6 months in between. It got damn expensive in the United States. It got mad expensive. I thought. I'm on about for a sandwich and a drink, guys. I'm on about you go to the fucking news agents for a sandwich and a drink. I'm not on about a fucking 3-course meal at the fucking Ritz. You know what I mean? It was mad expensive in my opinion when I was in the States anyway. And in the space of 6 months, it just fucking just went fucking apeshit with the cost. So I don't know what was going on over there. But that's how I see things, I don't know. It got mad expensive, yeah. Mad expensive. Oh, because of Trump and all that crap, of course. And maybe it's the same with the World Cup, yeah. But like 4Gs for a ticket. 4 years ago, it was 600 quid on the fucking nose. Now it's 4Gs if you want to go to the final. An increase of $3,500. I mean, do you think people are fucking dealing drugs or what? You know what I mean? So I'll be happy here in Switzerland, guys. Watching on my channel, doing some watchalongs, seeing what's cooking. I'll go to the Euros, guys. When it comes to my country in 2028, like I said, we're qualified. The Republic of Ireland are qualified. So I'll be looking forward to it. Yeah, the cost of it, guys. The favourites, I think it's between France and Spain, myself anyway. I can't see beyond those two teams. With all due respect to the English national side, to the German team, to Portugal, I think that it'll be between France and Spain myself. South American teams, maybe you can make a case for Argentina or for Brazil, but I don't think they'll do it. Argentina have the same defence they had 4 years ago. I don't think they're going to manage it. My opinion. Yeah, I said about Arsenal and the world champions, guys. 118 days till I'm in Spain. Is that all? 118 days. You're literally counting down the days now, man. You're counting down the fucking days. Where did you say you're going again? The Canaries, right? Gran Canaria. City had just fucked the transfer window for every English team. Yeah. They were playing above and beyond the fucking cost, yeah. They could afford it. It drove the prices up, yeah. I think that's what you're referring to. And you're counting down the days to Spain, bro. It's fucking coming soon enough, man. Once you get to the 100-day mark, I think the days just fucking fly. You're almost at that point. I went there in March and I'm off to Benidorm. Ah, nice. 120 million for Anderson. Anyway, get well soon, Henrik Larsson. Get well soon, Christian Eriksen, guys. I hope he's feeling better. He had a bit of a relapse yesterday, guys, from that heart problem he had before. So I hope he's okay, guys, and I hope things are looking okay for him, you know. Big up to Christian Eriksen, guys. Tuchel saying that Bellingham has a final on his hands for an England starting spot. Eriksen doing well at home after collapse during Denmark friendly. Arsenal's Timber ruled out a tournament. Ah, fuck. He hasn't recovered sufficiently, guys. Yuri Timber. He won't be at the World Cup, unfortunately. Why are American investors taking over English football? Mourinho set for Real Madrid return after Perez re-elected. Scotland and McGinn hit back after being labelled unprofessional by Norway boss. Jesus. He's really stoking the flames before the game starts. Our new player has just been called up to the Brazil squad. What's that guy's name? Not meaning to sound ignorant. But yeah, Ederson. Okay. Yeah, that's good news, right? That's good news. Martinelli is going as well, of course. To be honest, I don't know how Martinelli made it. Not joking, yeah. I don't know how actually Gabriel Martinelli made the team because he has been shit for us. Brazil must have nobody in that area. They mustn't have backup there. That's the only reason he's gone. Um, Martinelli has been shite. So I don't know what that's about. The fact that he actually made it is a little bit puzzling. A little bit mad, to be honest. Did you know that Glaze was looking to sell up? No, I didn't know that. I thought they were fucking. I thought they were settling in there, planting roots and shit. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, I said I just thought that, but yeah, give me that Saudi money. They're fucking the money over there, man. The money over there is like fucking, you know what I mean? It's just the money over there is just fucking unreal. We just have no idea of the amount of money that they have. I mean, it's just turning the whole world on its head. All of the players that retire, they head straight over. Um, for me, it's a better bet to go to the United States. I think. I mean, the level of football in the States anyway is like, it's the same as in fucking Saudi. So yeah, the amount of money they have over there, though, yeah, the oil money. I mean, money talks, guys, and bullshit walks. So yeah, but yeah, thank you to everybody that voted for me, guys, as the best Irish Arsenal YouTuber. I really, really appreciate it, guys. It's between 5 of the Glazers. Is there that many of the Glazers? And three are looking to sell their shares. There's that many of them. Like with Arsenal, it's just Josh and fucking Stan Kroenke. There's just two of them. There's just father and son. Stan and Josh. You know what I mean? There's fucking 5 Glazers. But fucked up. I'm looking forward to the World Cup. I'm not going to lie. I'm looking forward to watch along at the opening ceremony. I hope the whole world comes and watches my channel. I hope everybody subscribes to me. And yeah, I'll play a little bit of FIFA later, Scott. I don't know you up for it. There's 5 there, 30 Yank paws in their club. Same with us though, man. They've got us in the pocket too. But it's just father and son, yeah, the Cronkies. They already have professional sports teams in the NFL, the NHL, the NBA, and the acquired Arsenal. So they've had success, yeah. They're no strangers to success before we lifted the title. But yeah, if you want to play a little bit of FIFA later, man, let me know. At a decent hour, of course, you know what I mean? You know, you're a family man. But yeah. So the Glazers. Yeah. Well, look at the size of the United States, bro. I don't know if you've ever been there, but like, look at the size of the United States. Look at the size of the cities, the capitalism, the population of the place. Everyone is fucking working. It's like a machine. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? They have big companies and big businesses in the US. And even though they've been in a couple of wars, their own country tends to be not affected directly by it. So their economy has been churning for a long time now, going for a long time. They're powerful. They are looking to buy a cricket team, the Glazers, and yes, I've been to Florida. Okay. But you know what it's like over there, man. You know what it's like. The US is, it's a powerhouse. It's very strong. So, of course, their businessmen are going to come over. So I hope you enjoyed Florida anyway. I hope you enjoyed it. So, yeah. But if you want to play a bit of FIFA later, man, let me know. I'm on my holidays right now, so you know what I mean? All good, bro, all good. I'm going to go live on my channel playing FIFA anyway, so it is what it is. And the World Cup guys, pity that Ireland didn't make it. For a long time, I thought they would. I thought, even though you kind of know maybe it's a bridge too far getting through the qualifiers, some good teams stand in our way. As a fan, when it's your own country, maybe you tend to avoid the truth a little bit when it's staring you in the face that you're not going to make it. But there you go. We did our best. I don't play Ultimate Team, no. I don't play Ultimate Team. I should start doing it, though. I should start doing it. It would be good for my channel. Now I have a little bit of time, I could start it. You know what I mean? Now I have a little bit of time, I should start it too. There was a free icon pack on the PS Store for Ultimate Team. Okay. All right. I should build actually my own team. Yeah, I should build my own team. Like, I mean, yeah, good. Thanks for the tip, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, because you probably notice I'm not exactly. I'm up on the YouTube thing. I've got that kind of figured out after, a couple of years doing my channel. But I want to be the best man with FIFA and with the PlayStation and shit. You know what I mean? With gaming in general. Yeah, I'm not the fucking best. I'm not the best man, to be honest, for that kind of thing. But I know that when you get good, what do they call it? Like connectivity, good relationship between the players, like green lines connect. And even though the players might not be compatible, you might think when you put them in the team, there's a good connection between them, yeah, like strong connections. Obviously, yeah, it's quality players too, yeah, but list off the players you have, man. Put it into the chat. Who's your team? I mean, obviously you have your own team name and shit, yeah. But what players do you have? But yeah, I should start it. Yeah, now I have a little bit of time. You know what I mean? Get up a little bit earlier tomorrow and fucking do my thing. That's what I should do. A little bit lazy today. Banged out a load of job applications now, so you know. Right, let's see. I play a 4-2-3-1. The green line has been taken out. It's all about chemistry. Yeah, chemistry. Yeah. I play a 4-2-3-1. But yeah, that's it. Let me load my team. Yeah, all good, man. Do your thing. Thanks for the tip about the PlayStation Store. Yeah. About the starter pack for free. What was I gonna say? Fucking. Well, how do you play then after that? Yeah. I know you're loading your team now, yeah, but like, is it tournament based? It's online against other FIFA Ultimate teams. Obviously against people's other Ultimate teams, but then do they like a tournament basis, like Champions League, or is it like history? You take the club on their own, you get them promoted to the league, You have to get them promoted through the divisions. You know what I mean? Is it like that? Is it like the real football league? So I was entertaining myself with a bit of YouTube guys and live. Well, Jack, congratulations to Arsenal for getting over the line, guys, for making it fucking count. We had a tough break in the Champions League final, but the best team won. I think that's fair to say. But we took it all the way. We made them win it, guys. We didn't hand it to them. We made them win it, though. We did not fucking hand it to them. We took them all the way. Right to the fucking wire. Goalkeeper Casillas, left back Ronaldo, centre back Upamecano, centre back Campbell, right back Mourinho, centre Alonso, Matuidi, CM Rolfo, Una, striker Pina. Interesting team, man. Interesting team. And I take it you're successful, yeah. I mean, I take it they're fucking smashing teams. Left, right, centre. Interesting team, bro. Yeah, I think I'll start setting it up tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at it. I used to do it before, I remember, but I'm kind of clueless with these things. But I remember I used to do it before. That was years and years and years ago. Before I met my ex-wife and shit. So I spent too much money on Ultimate Team. Fuck it, man. You know what you need to spend money on? I'll be honest with you. Swiss chocolate. You ever tried it? I'm just talking to a friend about it there, yeah. A lady I met when I was in Colombia. Big up to Medellin, yeah. Big up to Colombia. I big up to Colombia in the World Cup, yeah. Fingers crossed. I'll be praying. But yeah, what you need to do, man, is spend money on fucking Swiss chocolate. That's what you need to do. You need to try it. If only you knew somebody in Switzerland, somebody nice. You know what I mean? Somebody nice, somebody friendly, someone open minded that might actually post you some. You know what I mean? That would be ideal, right? I'll let you think about it. Send me some over. All right, but don't give me your address on here, yeah, because everybody can see it. If you want to send me a message on Instagram or something, old school gunner, like a DM, yeah, I can send you some over, no problem. I have time this week, yeah. I can go to the post office and I have a package there. I have a wrap in there. I can fucking package it up. But it might melt a little bit, but the UK is not like fucking South America. It's warm, but it's not crazy. But I don't think it would melt too much, to be honest. And the journey is short. Yeah, you can WhatsApp me, man. You can WhatsApp me. I'll say I won't give you my number on here. I'll put your number on here, yeah, because you know what I mean. You don't have Instagram, no? I know you're right. You're right in my YouTube videos, right? You're right at the end of my YouTube, I think. Well, you can put it. Yeah, we can do that later. Yeah, we'll do that later. We'll do it later. I'll do that later. Yeah, sure. That's a good idea. I was thinking you could send it maybe on YouTube in the comments, and then I just delete the message. But you can, yeah, we'll do it like that. Too. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah. I'll send you some over, man. Something you haven't seen though, yeah, because the Toblerone is the famous one, yeah, and Toblerone is good, yeah, but Toblerone is all over the world. You know what I mean? The nicest one is a one I think called Kaya, is the company, and it's like a blue wrapper. It's with hazelnut. I think that is the best one. I think one of the best. Obviously, there's mad luxury ones then as well, but I think Kaya, it's like hazelnut, milk chocolate. That one is fucking make your leg shake. Yeah, the milk here and the chocolate is just, and you never see a fat person here. You very rarely see a fat person in Switzerland now. But they eat a lot of chocolate, so go figure. There you go. The exercise are in the mountains. Yeah, we'll sort it out, yeah. I'll post you some over, man. Any white chocolate or milk chocolate, yeah, the hazelnut is made. Don't worry, man, I'll sort it out. Leave it with me. Leave it with me, amigo. When we're on WhatsApp, you can text me, yeah, but don't worry. I've been here a while. I know where to look. All right, bro. Fucking hell. I shouted you out earlier, man. I saw your message. I shouted you out when I came on. What's going on, man? What the fuck is going on? It's been a minute, man, as they say in London. It's been a minute. We're champions, man. We're champions. We did it, man. I'm still celebrating. There's a United fan in the chat, so just don't see nothing about United. I don't want a fucking war in the chat. I want a peaceful, calm, everybody getting along. What's going on, man? You got news or what? You got news. Champions, man, we made it. Ireland's number one Arsenal YouTuber, guys. I've given myself the title. You know what I mean? I can't see anyone other than myself. Huh? Huh? Back in Arteta now. You or me? Is that a question or is that a statement? I'm going to be very careful the way I play that there. Is that a question or is that a statement? No, but look, I'm just delighted that we won the league. Yeah. I'm fucking delighted that we got over the line. I didn't think the team could do it. I didn't think Arteta could get us there. A statement. I mean, in chat, yeah, that's what I thought. You can't see anyone else. He must be hiding himself, huh? But I'm just delighted we got over the line. Yeah, like I was in Manchester recently for the game against City at the Etihad. I was there. I witnessed it. A friend of mine bought the tickets as a surprise, and we went over for the weekend. I will never forget that game at the Etihad against Manchester City. The whole experience, of course, we lost. It was bittersweet. Of course, it was unpleasant at the end, and the City fans were really hating on us, on all the Arsenal fans. It was disgusting. Some of their chanting about like the Munich air disaster and stuff like about United. I mean, they're just classless. I mean, classless, plastic fucking fans. That dickhead with the bottle, I didn't see him luckily because I would have got that bottle and I would have shoved it where the sun doesn't shine. And there's not a man there that would have done something about it. They'd do fuck all. Um, but yeah, after the defeat against Manchester City at the Etihad, of course, like I said, I was there. It was a humbling experience, pardon the pun, guys. It was humbling, and I thought at that point it was over for us. But in credit to the team, they bounced back. They won 5 in a row, and they made me eat my words because I didn't think they were capable of it. And they also made me eat my words at the Etihad because I didn't think they were capable of putting in a performance like that. We lost, but they played well. I was there. I saw the game. City are fantastic. It is what it is. But yeah, big up to you, man. Anyway, if you're new, if you haven't, guys, if you don't know this man's channel, check him out, guys. Smash the like and smash the subscribe and give the guy a little bit of support. Come support his channel, guys. He's a gooner through and through, a diehard. Yeah, good to see you too, man. Good to see you too. We got to connect up again at some point, yeah. We got to connect up again. And thank you for joining the chat, yeah. I mean, you're really the only one of the old school that kind of comes onto my channel anymore. Nobody else. It's really kind of you, bro. Manny does sometimes, Manny in India. But yeah, you're really one of the only old school YouTubers that kind of comes on my channel from time to time. So yeah, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. We should set up a little collab or something at some point. And like I said, thanks for coming on, man. Like it's a weight off our shoulders to win the league. Yeah? It's a weight off our shoulders because it was really starting to fucking, you know what I mean? Like those 3 second place finishes, and it looked like we were going to come second again. That was the monkey on our back, guys, that we managed to fucking rid ourselves of. You know, that question was always there to be asked about bottle jobs and this, that, and the other. But we did it. Number 14, guys. When I went to Manchester, my friend booked a seat for me. 14th row, seat 14. Yeah. So, United will challenge for the league next season. You really want me to respond to that? That no is a topic for another day, my friend. This is all about the World Cup and Arsenal. We are the champions. Look at me here, guys. You think this? You think all of this happened by accident? This is planned. I planned all this. You know what I mean? That's the kind of person I am. You know what I mean? That's basically it, guys. A bit of fucking shizzing me dizzy, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it, guys. We'll have to see what happens. We will 100%. We will 100%, Matt. Do you think you will 100% come back and win the league or challenge for the league? Yeah, they will challenge. They will challenge. They showed the signs of it at the end of the season. They were challenging. You know what I mean? They were beating every team that came their way for the main part. They beat City and then they beat Arsenal. That was just the beginning. They were the first two games. So obviously, I know myself that they're going to challenge, which made it more important this season that Arsenal got over the line. Because next season it's going to be a fresh challenge. And things are going to be different. You know what I mean? And it's going to be doubly hard for Arsenal to win the league next season. So I was delighted that actually this year they secured the title. Thank you, God. Thank you to Arteta. Thank you to the players and to the fans that absolutely support the team till the end. But look, like I said, this isn't so that fans like myself can walk down the street tomorrow and fucking be acting the boy, think I'm a fucking hero. Think of the fans and the players that have passed away recently that didn't see this happen. I mean, Jose Antonio Reyes, Kevin Campbell, much more recently, Alexander Manninger in that terrible rail crash in Salzburg in Austria recently. I mean, Kevin Campbell, a gentleman through and through. All three of those guys. The fans, Stephen Featley, who had his own YouTube channel, suffered with ill health his whole life. Heavy D, Claude. I mean, people kind of put too much kind of emphasis on enjoy it, celebrate it. Look, I'm all for that, guys. I'm 46 years of age now. I'm not 19 anymore. But I like to enjoy life as much as the next person. But you've got to remember what the club stands for. Whether it's Liverpool, whether it's United, whether it's Arsenal, whatever team you support, you have to remember where the club comes from. You have to remember the players and the fans that have gone before. If you don't do that, then what's the point? What's the point of anything? What's the point of supporting the club? Because who's going to remember you? Or me? Or anyone else for that matter? I'm being serious now. You've got to remember where the club comes from. You've got to remember the past. That's how you know who you really are, yeah? And where the club comes from and what it means to the fans. Look, you see at the World Cup now at the moment, Scott, the tickets are being priced through the fucking roof. What about the fans? We're not expecting free fucking tickets. We're not expecting charity. Jesus Christ, $4,000 for a normal ticket for the final? 4 years ago, it was fucking 600. It was like fucking 80% cheaper. You've got to remember as a fan where you come from and what the club stands for, the history of the football club. Because at the end of the day, owners will come, owners will go. Like at United, like at Arsenal, like at City. Owners will come, owners will go. Saudi League developing, the United States, whatever. Yeah. The Premier League now being dominant. But it's important to remember where the team comes from and remember the former players and fans. People that are no longer with us. Thinking about myself and how great it was. I wasn't thinking about this and I wasn't thinking about that. You have to remember where the club comes from. You have to remember the players and the fans that are with us and that have passed on. Because that's the name of the fucking game. That's what the club's about. It's a club set up for the fans. Sometimes the players, they lose track maybe of what it actually means to the fans. This meant everything to Arsenal Football Club this last Premier League win. And like I said, it's for the fans. And it's for the people connected to the club that have passed on and that always believed in the team, always supported the club, and conducted themselves with a bit of fucking dignity and a bit of respect for everyone. And that goes for any fucking club, yeah? It's not just Arsenal Football Club. It goes for any fucking club. Liverpool, United, even fucking those scumbags, Spurs. Chelsea, Palace. You know, unfortunately, West Ham got relegated, but it goes for them too. It's very important to remember these things, guys, when the team is successful. Like Liverpool, I'm sure we'll never forget Diego Jota. Arsenal, we will never forget Alexander Manninger. I remember him now. I can still see him playing. Class act, underrated. Jose Antonio Reyes. Class act, underrated. That's what it's about, yeah? Kevin Campbell. Just one of the nicest guys you'd ever fucking meet. A gentleman, true and true. So that's what this win is for, guys. It's for these people. That's the important thing. And that they're not forgotten. Because if you lose that, if you lose your connection with the past and the history of the club and the previous players and the fans, what's it all about then? What's the point? What's the point of anything? People say, but you can't think about the past and, they were previous. The past is the past and these victories are in the past. Now you need to, it's more important to remember what has gone on in the history of the club and the past of the club than what happens in the fucking future. Only then do you know where the club actually are coming from and who you yourself are, and what it stands for to be a fan of the club. Exactly. Remember your heritage. Now more than ever, Scott, because Arsenal have won the league this season. Maybe United will win it next season, but we have been overtaken in the last 10 years by Chelsea and by Manchester City. Okay, Liverpool, Arsenal, and United were always the dominant, yeah. More Liverpool and United were more dominant than Arsenal, yeah. They've won the most titles, Liverpool and United, more than Arsenal. But then recently you've had Chelsea and City come into things. And you share the same city with fucking Manchester City. And we share the same city with Chelsea. It's very important to remember where you come from, yeah? And the history of the club. Not about all the title wins and this and that too. But the actual heritage of the club and where the club come from. Who has supported the club and what has gone on in the good and the bad times. That's the important thing. That's the important thing. If you forget that, you might as well give it. What's the point? What's the point of anything? What's the point of winning the league this season for Arsenal? If you don't actually realise what it is, what it means. You know what I mean? Just so you know, guys, any fan of any club is welcome on my channel. And it's not because I want to boost my channel and boost my numbers, or it's an amateur YouTube channel, guys. It's a small channel. I have a full-time job and I need a full-time job. You know what I mean? Any fan of any club is welcome on my channel because I like to be fair with everybody. That's what the channel is about too. Okay, I'm an Arsenal fan. It leans towards Arsenal. But anybody is welcome on my channel. And like Scotty United fan, people will be respected. There'll be a little banter, a bit of this and a bit of that, but nothing more than that. Nothing personal, nothing serious. You know what I mean? Life is short. What you going to do? Next season, United could win the league. Who knows? What's important is that Arsenal fans, we remember this season. Yeah? And Liverpool fans that won it last season, they remember that season. And City won it, they remember that. Huh? It's important that you remember, guys. That you enjoy it when it comes. It's been 22 years for Arsenal. It could be another 22. This was a big one for us. A fucking big one to get over the line. We won fuck all. We had an FA Cup win, I think, and we got maybe a Community Shield. We've won fuck all. This was a big one for us and for the fans. A lot of the younger fans, the plastic fans, the Arteta fanboys, guys that I think secretly fucking fancy him, they have no experience in winning anything. So this is also good for those Muppets. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Everyone's got an opinion, guys. There's mine. You know what I mean? There you have it. I'm only going to wrap up the stream in a while, guys, and I'm going to go on to fucking FIFA. Maybe I'll see Scott there moseying about. We can fucking exchange details, and I can look for the fucking Ultimate Team pack on the PlayStation Store. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, guys. Here's to a good World Cup. Hopefully, it'll be fun and exciting for everyone. May the best team win. And yeah, congratulations to Arsenal once again on winning their 14th league title for the first time in 22 years. And here's to best of luck to all the Premier League team guys when the new season comes. All of the teams. And enjoy the World Cup, guys. I'll be on, of course, before the World Cup starts again, this and that. But I'm looking forward to the World Cup, and hopefully it'll be for the fans, not just for the people that can pay $4,000 for a ticket for the final. I can pay that, guys, but there aren't enough tickets coming around even. And I wouldn't throw my money away either on something like that. But look, there it is. There you have it. So there you go. There you have it, guys. All right. So take it easy, and Scott, I'll talk to you soon, bro. And thank you to everybody for your continued support. Big up to you guys. Sorry for getting a little bit deep there, guys, but I do it on my channel from time to time. I like to speak from the heart. It's important to remember the club, the history, and where you come from, and where the club comes from. If you forget that, then what else do you have? It's all we have at the end of the day, You can't take anything with you when you leave here, guys. You're done. That's it. So enjoy it, and be proud, and remember the past of your football club, Remember the people that have passed on, players, fans. It's important to remember them too, guys. All right, peace, and big up to everybody for tuning in. Thank you to Scott for your continued support. Thank you to the Cockney Gooner. There wasn't that many people tuning in, guys, but I want to thank everybody. At the very start, there was a couple of other people. Big up to Falcon. I don't have a clue who we are, bro, but big up. Big up to Intrepid. He's just a spam artist. All right, guys, and see you all later. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'll be live again tomorrow for part 2, the World Cup preview watch along. Take it easy, guys. Peace.